Well, we're getting started on the roof, so I'm thinking I'll give you a quick tour of what we've done inside. As we talked about before, everything was just 16-inch on centers, but before the sheathing went up on the walls, did the layout, figured out where everything was going to be, and cut out all those studs. They weren't attached to anything other than nailed top and bottom. Easy to cut out, was able to reuse all those studs. So for instance, you know, were these two studs, it would have been 16, 16, cut them out, put them together. A lot of header material, got two 2x8s up there. Now, I know a lot of people are gonna say that that looks weird, where you'd normally have this header played down at the bottom. If you ever see them this way, likely the case was, if you ever need to make a change, like a window opening, yeah, you ordered the wrong windows, you want to make them work, or let's just say even you decide you want to move the windows up, it's not a big deal to just cut out those 2x4s. It's like sliding your sill at the bottom. You can slide that plate up, and you haven't had to cut into anything that was structural. That's already there, that's already going to support the load. This is a normal, or close to normal way that you would see this done, but these end walls here, once I have the purlins in, it's not like I really have room to go up anyways. No, there wasn't really any need to do it the opposite way. Plus also, of course, the angle up at the top here, you can only go up so high anyways. That's a non-opener. This is the egress window. So for this back bedroom, this second bedroom beside it, that's an egress window there. Then the next room is going to be the bathroom. So that's where my frosted glass window is going to go. Then here's your kitchen window. Now, my kitchen window is quite a bit smaller, but I wasn't exactly sure the width of the kitchen counters or like the length of the kitchen counters. I've got a pretty good idea, but I want to be able to move it, you know, 5+ inches in either direction. It's easy enough to just frame in for the windows, close it in. It's not structural at that point, although you can make it structural if you want to. In this case, building bigger is better because it's the back door. And that's a front window, also a non-opener. I was thinking about doing like a mirror tint that goes on it so we can see out, but from the outside in, it's just a mirror reflection. That's the egress window for that bedroom. There's gonna be a TV on living room wall here, and then a double slider. Reload.
This way then.
Almost done, but I'm out of time. As silly as it is. All right, got all the things ready. And put the dump trailer unhooked, because I'm heading to get plywood. Last 3 sheets. Here's something I never knew I needed to check. Right from Home Depot the other day. Needed some more PLs, so I picked this up, and there must have been no cap. I can start making progress on my own time. Looking forward to it. Kind of get the best of both worlds right now. Living in Muskoka, we get all these colors, and at least this fall, we're actually getting amazing weather. What is it? Right now it's still relatively early morning, and it's 13 degrees out. That's pretty good for the start of October. Home Depot. Doesn't look like there's really anybody here. It should be quick and painless. Got get some plywood, head around home, finish the roof. Man, I miss the pre-COVID prices. $40 for a sheet of 1/2 inch. All right. That was a silly way to do it. 8-foot bed's the way to go. I guess one upside to my trade is when you bump into somebody and they're like, hey, can you come do a backfill right away? And it's Saturday morning. I have the pits and quarries aren't open on weekends excuse. One of the guys texted me and said they left their clothing on site. So I figured flying by, might as well hop out and take a peek. Little utility hookup I just prepped for, and there it is. There, nobody scooped his clothes. Perfect. All right, now we're off to go do plywood. Town's really nice this morning though. Great. Gonna pass these up to me?
Me pass them up to you?
No, I'm gonna pass them up to me.
Oh.
Use your head.
Yeah, be careful.
Oh, hey.
Tools are coming out with it.
Yeah. Good thing I have my working at heights. What you gonna say? Hearing protection, but I'm practicing my selective hearing and I'm choosing not to listen. Do a test fit before we glue it. That'll do. Feel time. prep ahead on the butt joints. Trying to step on each board as I nail them. Make sure I squish that PL in for the nail fires. Just that left. What you got there?
Coffee for you.
Thanks, babe. Thank you.
Let me just toss it up to you.
Just throw it up.
I'll just set it here for you when you're ready.
All right, one last cut and she is done. Can't really do this with one hand, but I'm gonna hook a string line, pull it to this line, snap it, make a cut, done. Milwaukee blower, prepping for grace. Wait for Mitchell's help, roll out all these rolls of grace and move on. But pretty sweet, just be able to walk up here now. So I'm not worried about the pieces of wood that shred and pop up when you throw your nails in or anything like that, because it's going to be raised that 1.5 inches out of a 2x4 off it anyways. I just want it relatively clean, not too many sharp bits poking up of wood so it doesn't cut through the grace, but pretty easy, pretty simple. With just the 2x4s and the rafters up, the whole thing was really jiggly. Throw the sheathing on, gets a bit tighter. You get some of the plywood, you get the fascia on, gets even a bit stiffer and together. But got a few sheets on yesterday, got a bunch of sheets on actually 2 days ago, and noticed a little change, but it really didn't feel like it was coming together. But now that, other than these last 2 strips I put up here, all the other PL has dried, and moving around up here, there's no wiggle left. It's gone. I can't feel anything. Giving her a shake. Yep. The roof tighter altogether. Perfect. Yoink. Done. Pretty near ready to move in. Now it's getting pretty real. Clean up around here, geez. It's really starting to look like a place. And really feels like I can start turning it into a home. Oh, I get it. We call it a tiny home. More so because it's on a trailer or it's on a frame. And I don't like saying like modular home or whatever a trailer park would be. I'm actually building this a lot more cozy, a lot better insulated, a lot stronger, more efficient than these click and order, modular, ready to go homes. Ordered real premium doors and windows. That's gonna be quite the thermal break, but really help with the road noise. So looking forward to that. We get a lot of road noise here. I don't like it. I'm gonna fight it with windows. There we go. Grace is on a couple days before the rain. That only took like 20 minutes. Roll the grace out. Got 5 rows on there. If the wind did pick up, which I don't think it's gonna, but if it did pick up and it flipped it over, that'd be a waste of $1,000 real quick. So a couple little staples under the overlaps, and as soon as this sun comes out and hits this roof, it'll heat up that tar or that adhesive, and it's just gonna stick. That's not going nowhere. Roll grease out in the morning before your rolls get hot, when there's that little bit of dew on the wood, because you actually have a little bit of forgiveness. If it goes off track a little bit, you can actually lift it up and wave it and fluff it a bit and wiggle it and get it to straighten out on the way down. But when I did the floor here, it was in the sun and it was soft, heating up, trying to stick, so it would actually peel. Trying to lift it up, and sliding didn't work so good, but with it cold and that little bit of moisture between, it was like sliding around a rug. Not too bad. As soon as the sun hits it, there's gonna be no more sliding it, so do her in the morning with dew. Good to go. She's pretty waterproof now. Can get to work inside. Gotta clean up the stuff and carry on. Talk to you in a bit.